Stampers, Diane Dimich here with DailyStamps.com, and today I'm going to show you how I did this card. It looks hard, not hard at all. Pretty easy to do actually, and it's kind of a fun technique. I am using the Stampin' Up! Stamp Set Thoughtful branches and also the thinlit dies that go with them. I'm actually just going to cut out one of the trees, which I already did, so I think you guys can figure that one out. If I can find a video that has me cutting it out, I will pop it in there. So to begin with, you're going to come in with some cardstock. I'm using Whisper White. This is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4 to make your card base. A piece of Early Espresso, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And then another piece of Whisper White that is 1/16 of an inch on each side, shorter than the Early Espresso. And I will put those measurements up on my website, www.steedy. I will put those measurements up on my website. You can just go ahead and click the link above there. So to begin with, I'm coming in also with a piece of copy paper. And actually all I'm going to do with this, I'm just going to cut a wavy line. And there is really no rhyme or reason. I just cut a line. And then I can decide which part that I like the best by putting my cardstock in there. I just really wanted kind of a wave. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and have that wave be like that. Oh, I'm going to do it like this. It doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to use my piece of copy paper for scratch paper. And I like to use some of my washi tape that I've got laying around here, because I got gobs of it. And I'm actually just going to make like a little pocket. You could do this with a Post-it note, but I didn't have one big enough and I found this to work. So I just tape that down. And I'm going to use this just to cover up this section, and I can kind of see under there how much is covered. So if I want to pull it out a little bit more, I can. But you do want to make sure that that stays in place and doesn't move around, because we're going to be sponging ink onto that piece of cardstock. So I'm coming in to begin with crushed curry, and I'm just going to go ahead and add yellow to my card base. Just putting down some yellow. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with a 1 1/2 circle punch and a Post-it note. Had to find them. Here's a Post-it note that I have sitting here. And I am actually going to slide this up into my punch with the sticky side. The sticky side is up inside the punch. Punch that out. Then pull out my circle. And then I'm going to lay this down on my cardstock, and I'm going to use that as a stencil too. So I'm actually just putting ink down around there and sponging it on my cardstock. I'm going to kind of make a beautiful sunset here. And then I'm going to come in with real red. And this time I'm going to start at the bottom of my cardstock here. And add the red color, making sure that my Post-it note up here stays down so that I don't get ink up underneath either this edge or the Post-it note edge. Come in with a little bit more yellow, or crushed curry, I guess I should better to say, to use the right words. And you just do that till you're happy with it. Between the red and the yellow, you'll end up with a little bit of orange. And once that's done, your card is actually almost done, which that's one of the things I love about this technique. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out of my stencil thing. Pull that off. See, I did get a little bit of a blurb on there, but that's all right. I'm going to keep going because I really want this to be done. I'm going to come in with my tree and my fine tip glue. Oh, before I do that, I'm actually going to make this look like snow. And you wouldn't have to, but I'm just going to come with that Wink of Stella, and I'm going to be really careful because if I hit the ink, it's going to smear it. So I'm just going to add this all over this white part, and it kind of glistens like snow. You probably can't see it. Again, the cards are so much prettier in real life, but trust me. You see the little bit of glisten to it. And then I'm going to use my fine tip glue and then just add the other thing I thought would be pretty is to do this whole area in different blues, which would be beautiful for a nice winter card. But I really liked this. I'm almost tempted to do this. I think I will, and that'll cover up that little splotch there I got in under my post-it note. So a little change of what we're doing. That's kind of how I operate. And then I'm coming in with early espresso and a thank you. Stamp that down there. And then I will come in with my card base. I feel like I have ink all over my fingers. And add that on there. And very quickly you have a fun card. Quick, easy, and it looks great. So, nice masculine card. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. If you haven't already done so, you may want to sign up for my newsletter where I send out tips, tricks, and techniques each week. Thanks, and I hope you have a great day.